Welcome back to All the Crackers in the Box. Hi, it's me, your friend Corey again, making up a few more granny squares. So, I tore apart everything, and I cannot find this other blue. So, those match, right? They look pretty good. The purples really complement each other, so I'm just going to go with this, and we'll see how this goes. Make 2 hats, so I need 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. 10 of these. Out of this much yarn. I got a little blue left to maybe do the top one with a little bit of maybe this one. Don't know yet, but let's just make some granny squares today. Two and 3. So how's everybody doing today? Hopefully great. Wonderful. Much happiness and joy. Okay, 2 and 3. Me, I'm just, floating along as usual. Okay, well, I spent most of today looking at a project I want to do, a long-term project. And no, it's not crochet, so sorry. Sorry, not sorry. It's something I really want. I have this diamond art that I really love the picture to, and I want to cross-stitch it into something a little bigger and a little more detailed. So, that's what I'm doing. Spent the day researching black material to work with because I've never cross-stitched on black. I hear it's pretty crazy. So I'm quite interested in trying that. Give myself a little challenge. I found an old project, cross-stitch, that I started ages and ages, like I'm talking 25 some odd years ago, that I have not finished because I feel like I messed up somewhere. And I'm not sure how I messed it up, but everything seems kind of weird to it. Hard to explain. It is a picture of beautiful lady angels, because I love the lady angels. Cherubs kind of give me a bad vibe. I know they're all the rage in certain time periods and stuff, but they're kids. I'm a big fan of kids being angels. So I'll stick with the dignified Victorian type ladies with their long, beautiful dresses and stuff. That was quite the series going in the 90s. And I did start this one at the end of the 90s. Not to age myself or anything. So, I'm definitely looking at finishing a few projects, but I'm starting the preliminaries of putting a really big one together for myself. It's for me. Has a wall hanging, probably. But either way, I really would like to make that for myself. I mean, I'm going to do the diamond art and probably put it in a frame, whatnot, but I just have this feeling it's not going to be as detailed, because getting the diamond art and looking at the picture that it originally was, I really, really think I need to really cross-stitch that one. So I'm considering, instead of using the actual diamond art, just taking the picture from it and putting it into my program and expanding the amount of colors and stuff I have for it. So I might do that and see what I come up with, because I need it to be very clear. And I want the details. Like, I want to be able to see the bats and flying in the background in the moon, because I thought they were really neat. Well, it's that same program that, if you've been on my channel for a while and seen me do my Spider-Man cross stitch, it's that program. Paid extra to get the pro version. And yeah. So it should work out. I did put back some of the stuff I put together to make these 2 projects I decided I don't want to make after all. So that's alright, because they're kind of looming over my head where I was like, well, are you actually going to make them? Like you thought you wanted to, like 2 years ago when you put it all together, and it's just still sitting there. And you don't seem mightily motivated to do it. So that's kind of an issue. Gotta stop setting myself up. Alrighty. We'll half double crochet to put these together. I want to put it through my 3rd one, so 1, 2, 3. Now this particular color, this seems to have a little bit of a space when I do it this way, but this is still my preferred method. Oh. The half double crochet, not a single. Okay. But that's alright. It'll work out, because I am going to wrestle it around a little bit to get the stitches to lay better. And by wrestle it, I mean I just kind of wiggle it around. My hands just do this a little, just to create a better tension, but not like a crazy tension. And corner again. The only need for speed on this, right? Gave my fingers a little bit of a rest the other day. That shawl is so fine. It's so beautiful. Just feeling it all down my arm and my wrist. So, I did some diamond art. Not really, but sort of. I did a little more organizing more than anything. And nobody watches the video, nobody watches the video. I'm not too worried about it. At some point, someone's going to be looking for diamond art. I'd be like, hey, that's kind of cool. And that's awesome. And a 3rd. I really wish I could figure out where that blue went. I know I didn't make anything out of it. I'm trying to remember where it could be. But I will probably figure it out at some moment when I least expect it. I mean, it's been over a week and I've been looking. I went through all my yarn bags, all my scrap bags, the boxes that I had just thrown all the junk into. By junk, I just mean like kids' toys and paperwork and just the random stuff that have accumulated on the floor here and there, so I can move furniture. I mean, some of it's not unpacked yet, but it will be soon enough. I need 5 rows, so we have 1, 2, 3. Yep, good old granny. So I want to make a couple sun hats. One for me, one for my elder daughter. The little one still fits her little sun hat, so she should be okay for the season. Little bucket hats. I think I want to do a wider brim. Just for a little more coverage from the sun. And just keep on going around doing little clusters of 3 double crochets. This really nice variegation. It's variegated, right? I get really confused between the difference between ombre and variegated. I think I'm going to have to look that up and find out a little bit more about the difference because I always get confused. Everyone talks about it and I'm like, oh, okay. I'm a little lost here. Because I'm thinking like ombre, like hair ombre, right? I remember when everybody was getting ombres in their hair, so that's what I always think of when I think of a longer color change. But I don't know how long is long, right? I do know they have multicolors in both, so I don't know. Two and 3. Almost twisted there. Oopsie, that wouldn't have been good. And around. Okay. Where we stop, don't nobody know, hey? And through here. Doesn't want to go through, so let's be nice and gentle. Alright. Going around and around. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think this is my last row. 3, 4, 5. Yes, it is. I do have more cottons, just I have like mostly just straight up colors. Bright yellow, I think I have a touch of green, and I have a bright blue. I have a bit of white, and then I've got a completely different type of thickness cotton that I could probably use. And I've got some Hobie cottons that I might want to use, but I don't know. I don't know if I want to. 2 and 3. I'm coming back around and around. And around again. Alright. And here we are on a corner. A chain or 2. 1, 2. And then a cluster of 3 double crochets. I found granny squares a little intimidating when I first started doing them. Now they're not so bad. So that's always nice. And things get a bit easier. And we're coming around to another corner. And coming through again. So the pinks and the purples are pretty cute. Not as much as I like the blue. The blue one really spoke to me. But I can live with this in a hat, I suppose. I'm a little more concerned of why I can't seem to find this second ball. I swear there's a second ball. Either that or I've totally lost my mind. I remember 2 balls, 3 balls, and 2 and 2. Oh no. Ah. Well, I just found a lovely mistake back here, so I'm going to be taking out this last row and redoing it, so thanks for joining here at All Crackers in the Box for yet another Granny Square. Bye.